25, get shot over your shoes. You gon' get killed by police even when you follow the rules. If you listen to the news, you gon' believe all this is true.
What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. Now, this one is for Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun, Race War. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. We have made it to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm so excited. Thank y'all, all the OG subscribers and the new subscribers. Y'all are the bomb. The next goal is 5K. So if you like this and you want to support, definitely hit the like, subscribe, and drop a cool comment. Let's go ahead and check this out.
It's okay to be racist, as long as you hating on the Caucasians, teaching white kids that their shade's the same as school shooters and rapists. Maybe I'm tripping because the white children have been getting taught that they got white privilege by the white guys in the high heels who identify as the white women. I'm not proud to be white, but I'm fine with it because I'm not allowed to have pride in it, because the colonizers and the white bigots made white history. Remember, the government wants us divided and dumber, addicted and drunk in the gutter, so we never wake up and never recover.
Dang. Yo, just so far, I just want to say this because it's very, very interesting because you know, he started off by being like, it's interesting here as far as a white person's perspective when it comes to a lot of this stuff, because it's just all like, as he was saying, he's just all like, I can't even have pride due to the fact of what people who look like me have done, you know. And it's just like, it's interesting because it's like we follow as far as these like I said, these racial baited conversations, and it's just all like, when you look at history as a whole, you know, it's just one of those things. It's not like this is a new concept, you know, and racism isn't just one main race versus all the minorities type of things, you know. It is stemmed in something that's way deeper, because I mean, you've had people who've been racist to their race, so to speak, because you have, whether it be when you look at someone like white or someone like black, you know, it's one of those things where it's like there's different variations. You had people who are quote unquote white, let's say someone from Europe being racist to someone from Ireland, you know, or someone from Russia, or different things like that. On the surface, they're the same color, but they had that stuff going on as well, you know. So it's very interesting. I'm glad that he's speaking as far as what it is that he's saying, because we get so much of the other alternative, or if someone is speaking that way, there's a lot of hate, and this doesn't have a lot of hate. So
call me culture vulture because I rap good. I don't pop Zans or smoke backwoods, but they call me a wigger and label me Hitler and hate like I'm wearing a Klan hood. It ain't left or right or black or white, it's good and evil. Elite folks hate normal people. United we stand and divided we fall. America, we gotta get real. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, because our lives matter more.
oh yeah.
If you born black, you lose. Might as well go get that. You gon' die before you 25, get shot over your shoes. You gon' get killed by police even when you follow the rules. If you listen to the news, you gon' believe all this is true. I ain't feel no white guilt. They don't ride for me when I'm killed. I guess white lives don't matter, sad, but that's the way that I feel. I feel like they feel like I don't know what they all call. People begging for their life still. I know white people who can't afford to pay their light bill, who might feel like,
You know, this is the stuff that I be. It's just like, people forget, you know, they almost feel like the white person just has no room to talk about anything. How dare they say something? And it's just all like, no, you got to take into consideration that, hey, there's white people who sit there and they're being accused and judged and everything just off their skin color. Doesn't matter what it is that they do, what it is that they support. You know, sometimes, you know, just like in the black, you know, sector, just like, oh yeah, is, you know, he could come to the barbecue because of what? Because of some type of what, you know. So it's one of those things that we don't want to perpetrate or continue to, you know, put that divide. You know, it's like everyone has their differences, and instead of celebrating the differences, people get into what they see on the news, what they see on movies and television. And that's why when you hear someone say, oh, it's just entertainment, unfortunately, it's not. You know, a lot of this stuff helps mold people's viewpoints. That's why it's like, for example, when I went to Japan, they're they get a lot of what they think of, you know, black people from what it is that they see, you know, whether it be from media and different things like that. And so there's almost like this, ooh, let me go take a picture with him, ooh, let me we're gonna stare, you know, because we don't see many of y'all here type of thing. um and it's one of those things where it's the same thing. Like, what do you, if you're constantly being seen as some sort of evil person just on the color of your skin? It doesn't matter like what color you are. I mean, boom, we've heard about that as far as in the Hispanic community here in the United States, as far as coming over the border. We've heard that black people, we've heard that white people, we've heard that with, you know, Indian people, as far as like still being tied to 9/11 type of thing. Like, it is crazy what is being portrayed. And it's just like when you hear something different or you hear some other perspective, they want to silence it, you know. And it's just all like, why do you want this race war? You know, why do you want us? Because it's just like, oh well, if you're together, you know, it's gonna be a detriment to the system at large type of thing. And it's just all like, all throughout history, we've needed each other. And I mean, we as in the human race has needed each other. You know, it's like, it's one of those things where how they perceive things, how history perceives things, will have you super confused. They'll have you thinking like, oh, it was, you know, started with this, and then cavemen, and then this, and this. A lot of things were going on simultaneously at the same time. So, for example, here in the United States, at the same time slavery was going on, over in Latin America, there was a thriving ancient Mayan civilizations going on at the same time, parallel, same time, you know, which to me was always interesting because it just throws off their timeline. And I think the reason they want to throw off the timeline is to throw off how we've constantly, no matter what period of time, have worked together in some capacity, no matter what the race. So this is interesting. I'm dope. It's dope to hear their perspective.
White privilege is a system they position for division. If you black, you go to prison. If you white, your life is different. Take some money, race religion, sprinkle in some ammunition, and make everyone believe that the other team is the villain. I ain't pro-black, I ain't pro-white, I'm pro-American. Every color turns up bones one day when you bury them. Whites and blacks are all the same. They want us in our graves. Just let me try to explain.
Yeah.
I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more.
What? Dude right there on the side had that.
They want us in a race war, dying in the streets. Should be us against them, but it's you against me.
Man. Woo! That's dope. I gotta check out the Brave 2 album. As far as this particular track and video, the track is dope, the video is dope. It's one of those things that I'm glad that they was able to show to different people, and just at the end, people smiling and things like that. We forget that it's just all like, yo, honestly, you have to ask yourself, do you want everything to say? I'm glad people are different, because it's just all like, people have different cultures. Don't hate on that culture, be able to embrace it. And it sucks that we live in a day and age where there's this combination of being a culture vulture, doing all of these different things that to negatively paint as far as a particular culture. And it's just all like, now it's at a point where you can't even give some sort of homage because your hairdo or different things like that. And we're not focused on the things that are actually important. The things that are actually important. I was looking at this video. Why is there a bunch of billionaires randomly dying? Why is there what's going on as far as like in the food? You know what I mean? Like these 50-cent McDonald burgers, all these different like FDA approved, like all these other things that are going on while we bicker and fight over here. And it's affecting us all. It doesn't matter the color, and it's affecting us all. So it's just one of those things. I'm glad that they're showing this particular narrative to express how it is that they feel. Some people might think, oh, well, who are they? They're appropriate. It's just all like, yo, at some point, you're gonna have to wipe the crust out of your damn eye. You know what I mean? But honestly, I think this was good. I think this was executed amazingly, so definitely they get a like as far as for that. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this track. Anyways, it's Miss Composition MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. Make sure to like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to not 1K. We've got 1K now. I appreciate y'all. We're on the road to 5K. All right, guys. Peace.
Yo, the black sheep of the black sheeps. Yo, it gets grim when the pen reaps. Silence when the honor one speaks. Gotta work while everyone sleeps. Can't sleep on the work that I do to beats. Being ready for the return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing.